Hello there, the Handshake is here again, and with me, Lynn Komjisha. This is New Vision TV. We get to discuss what's happening in the economy, but we also discuss your personal finances. And when I talk about personal finances, we're looking at those, tiny things you usually try not to look into, or maybe you don't understand them. This is why I have Paul Bushariz with me here. Paul, welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
This gentleman helps me understand some of these things. Yeah, I will always remind you, he helps me understand, because I honestly, most of these things, I never know, or I never knew. Now, Paul, you have an NSSF account. Is it an account?
Yes, it's an account.
Oh, great. That is the National Social Security Fund account. There are people who don't have. Do people in the informal sector have them?
Well, first of all, the law says that if you're a company which has more than 5 workers, you should pay NSSF. You're eligible as a company and them as workers to pay NSSF. So what normally happens is that 5% of the gross salary of the worker, he contributes that, and then the employer takes contributes 10% of his gross. So essentially, every worker who is in the NSSF system saves about 15% of their gross salary every month. Wow. But of course, NSSF is now trying to get the informal workers into the system.
Yes.
Because I think the statistic is that there are about 11
million, I think.
11 million workers, but only about 2 million are in NSSF.
Yes.
So why don't we get all these others in? Which is a good thing. It should be encouraged, yeah.
My worry is, my question actually is, who qualifies to be in NSSF, to have an account, apart from the fact that you're in an organization? What makes you qualify?
No, imagine, as long as you're earning an income, you qualify. I mean, for us who work in companies that meet the other criteria, it's mandatory.
Okay.
But if you are selling your binyobas on the street, or you are doing your boda and you feel you want to have an NSSF account, nothing stops you from going to NSSF, registering yourself, and contributing on your own every
That is
month.
what I was coming to. So you can just walk into NSSF and
Absolutely.
say, I work, but
I don't have an employer or something.
I maybe employ myself. So
and also for companies. So if a company has, for example, there's only one worker in the you're your company. You can contribute. Even you don't have to. 5 is supposed to be like mandatory. If you get to 5 workers
for an organization.
Yes. But there are companies with 2 people. You and the administrator or something. You can still walk up to NSSF, say we want to save, and they say fine, and you save. So there's a mandatory thing that if you're a company of bigger than 5 employees, you must be. But nothing stops anyone else. Even you, if your company contributes for you, and you say, but I think these guys are not contributing enough, and you write a check every month and you put it in your account, no one is going to reject it.
Oh, I didn't know that bit.
It's not widely known, which is maybe NSSF should do something about that. But it's always been there. It's always been an issue. It's always been there.
Wow. So it is as easy as if the organization is also doing it, or the company.
Yeah, well, it would be then your discipline, your own personal discipline. But if you have a regular income, you can do what they call a standing order from your bank straight into NSSF, and it just automatically.
So you can make a deal with your bank to always deduct.
Yeah, on the first of the month, send 100,000 to NSSF, and you just relax. You get a statement from NSSF every month.
Yes.
No, you get a reminder every month when your money goes in. You can request a statement of their website or of mobile, your phone.
Yes. So what does this mean? NSSF has been here, surely, but I don't get it. How is it benefiting us?
No, I mean, at an individual level, I can't think of a saying right now, but if you save anything, it's a good thing. There's almost no downside to saving.
Sure.
So and many times the mistake we make as individuals is that we say, I have my money, I get my income, let me spend, then what is left I shall save.
Yeah,
And you know that kind of never happens. So NSSF actually says, no, before you spend, we take, which is a good way of saving.
Yeah.
They say you pay yourself first. Essentially, you're paying yourself first. You save. And NSSF over the last so many years, I don't know the details. They've had good interest on the savings, so that benefits you. And at 55 years old, if you get to 55, you're allowed to collect whatever is there that belongs to it. Belongs to you. Just sign off.
So what happens if I die before 55?
If you die before 55, you have, when you register, you have your next of kin. Hopefully you don't die with them. And, and they will go and collect, or they'll be called and said, excuse me, you have some money
Okay,
here?
this is the scenario, Paul. I registered for NSSF before I got a spouse. Can I amend?
Yeah, you just go to
if
the
I
office
want
and say
to
my
include that
circumstances have
person?
changed. I mean, it happens. I mean, I imagine most people, if they get into formal employment, they do it before they get married.
Yes.
So their next of kin is probably their parents or their brothers, sisters. They get married. They go and change. They get a kid. They go and change.
You keep changing.
Yeah, exactly. You have to, well, if your life is changing, your life circumstance is changing, you should be changing. Yeah, why not?
Are there the men who have several girlfriends?
I don't know what the rule is at NSSF. No, it can't. I don't think you can. Your girlfriends
are allowed.
Maybe in your will you put it, but I don't know how you'd work that out. But I think in NSSF only deals with the formally recognized relationships.
Well,
yeah.
So if you don't have an NSSF account, I don't know what you're waiting for. National Social Security Fund account. It is helpful. You'd never know how it can save you in the near future when you're, 55 and above. I can't wait, really. I eagerly
wait to be 55.
Yes.
You're the only one I know who's waiting to be 55.
Right, that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching the Handshake here on New Vision TV. Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.